I bought these 10 polychromos from Jackson's as part of my haul video, and today I'm going to test them out and swatch them and see what I think of them. So let's get started. I bought 10 Faber-Castell Polychromos as part of my Jackson's haul, so if you haven't seen that video I will link it in the description box below. These are all the colours that I went for. A middle purple pink and a fuchsia pink. I've also got a burnt ochre because I was low on this one, and a white that needed replacing. I then went for a cobalt green. I really like the vibrancy of this colour, so I chose this. And then this earth green. I really liked this muted green. A juniper green, a chrome oxide green, and I think these three colours look really nice together. I've then got an indigo, dark indigo actually, and a Payne's grey because I love a Payne's grey. So I'm going to swatch all of the colours on this page here underneath the drawing that I've prepped ready for today's video. So I've swatched the white, you can't really see it because obviously it's so light, and then this burnt ochre, which is a really nice warm tone. I do love this muted green. I think it's such a beautiful colour. I think the three greens are going to look absolutely lovely together in this piece. I think they're all going to work really well with one another, and I think I'm going to be really pleased with these. I'm wanting to create some more botanical pieces with colouring pencils, and I think these colours are going to be really useful for that. This indigo, this dark indigo is absolutely stunning. I'm a really big fan of dark indigo colours when I'm painting, so I wanted a colouring pencil, and I love the vibrancy of this cobalt green, and these two pinks are going to really help the piece pop. I've added the numbers of each of the colours on my swatch, so if you want to buy them yourselves you know exactly which ones I have used, and I will link them in the description box below. I'm using this echeveria as my reference today, so I've drawn it from life, and I'm really taking inspiration from those cool greens and those pinky tones in it. So I sketched out my drawing and actually sat in the garden and sketched this, which was so nice to sit outside and do some drawing. But I'm now back in the studio and I'm creating this drawing for you guys so you can see how these colouring pencils will all work together. But I thought this would be the absolute perfect drawing to test out this colour palette together. And I'm just layering up the colouring pencils and also burnishing them out with a white pencil because there's quite a lot of light tones on the echeveria, so I really want to make sure I've got that in my drawing as well. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love Faber-Castell Polychromos. I would say they're probably my favourite brand of colouring pencil. I find them so incredible to use. The lead lasts forever. They're a hard lead pencil, so they are an oil-based colouring pencil, but I find that they last a lot longer than my other brands of colouring pencils that I own. They do take a little bit longer to blend because they are an oil-based colouring pencil, however I like that slow process, so for me personally they work really well. But I do find these to be such a high quality pencil, and I would highly recommend them. I'm going to be starting a series in the sketchbook, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. I bought my pencils individually from Jackson's Art because I wanted to build my own palette of colours rather than relying on a set and then maybe having a few in there that I knew I wouldn't really use. So from Jackson's you can buy these at £1.70 each, which I think is a really reasonable price, and you can start to curate your own set. I prefer to buy them from Jackson's because they haven't been used on the shop floor, say for example in Hobbycraft where people will swatch them, they may have dropped them as well, so I prefer to buy mine online. If you want 10% off of your first order with Jackson's, use my link in the description box and you can get yourself 10% off. If you've got any other colouring pencil brands that you think I should try out, or any that you would like a review on, then let me know in the comments because I'm always interested in trying out new art materials. So yeah, let me know in the comments. So far I'm really pleased with this little palette that I have chosen with these Faber-Castell Polychromos. I think they all work really well together. I'm a really big fan of pinks and greens together, so I knew this was going to work really quite well. And I also have accentuated some of the colours a little bit on this echeveria, but I'm really pleased with it, and I think that you have to add a little bit of your own style into a colouring pencil drawing. So I'm really happy with how this one is turning out. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I think this one could actually work quite well as a sticker or maybe a print. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know. What do you think? Should I do something with this one? For any of you wondering, I'm using my Stillman and Burn sketchbook that I started in my last video. It's a 270 GSM paper and it's also quite a fine grain paper, so I'm getting quite a smooth finish with this piece. I finished the piece off with a Cobalt Green and also with some additional Indigo just to enhance the piece a little bit and really make it pop. Here we go, my final drawing using those 10 pencils, and I absolutely love it. I love the vibrancy of this piece. I love the pinks against the green and I'm so happy with it, and I'm really pleased that I bought these 10 pencils to add to my Polychromo collection. As always, if you have enjoyed today's video, give it a big thumbs up and also make sure you subscribe so you never miss out on any of my future videos. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.